Welcome to Understand All. I'm your host, Aslakir Gerleaf, and today we're embarking on a fascinating journey into the world of collective false memories and the Mandela Effect. So, buckle up and get ready to question everything you thought you knew about your own mind. Picture this. You're having a lively discussion with friends about a classic movie from your childhood. You distinctly remember a specific scene, but your friends insist it never happened. You're convinced you're right, but when you look it up, you discover that your memory was completely false. This, my friends, is the Mandela Effect in action. But what exactly is the Mandela Effect? It's a phenomenon where a large group of people collectively misremembers a specific detail or event. The term was coined by Fiona Broome in 2009 when she discovered that many people falsely remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, when in fact, he passed away in 2013. But the Mandela Effect goes far beyond just one example. It's a widespread phenomenon that has people scratching their heads and questioning the very nature of reality. And the science behind it is absolutely fascinating. Let's dive into the memory mischief segment and explore the inner workings of our minds. Our memories are not as reliable as we'd like to believe. They're more like a game of telephone, where information gets distorted and altered each time it's passed along. Think of your memory like a fish tank filled with shape-shifting fish. Every time you try to catch a specific memory, it morphs and changes right before your eyes. Factors like time, emotions, and even other people's suggestions can all influence how we remember things. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology found that a whopping 70% of participants could be induced to form false memories when exposed to suggestive information. 70%. That's like playing Russian roulette with your own mind. But here's the kicker. We tend to be incredibly confident in our false memories. A study in memory and cognition showed that people often express high confidence in false memories, similar to genuine memories. It's like our brains are playing a cruel joke on us, making us believe in things that never even happened. And it gets even weirder when you consider the social aspect of memory. A study in cognitive research found that group discussions could increase false memory reports by a staggering 38%. It's like our memories are having a wild party and inviting all their friends to join in on the fun. But the implications of false memories go far beyond just amusing anecdotes. In the legal system, eyewitness misidentification is a leading cause of wrongful convictions. The Innocence Project reports that a jaw-dropping 69% of wrongful convictions overturned by DNA evidence involved eyewitness misidentification. It's a sobering reminder of how easily our memories can be manipulated and the real-world consequences that can follow. And in the age of the internet and social media, false memories are spreading like wildfire. A study in cyberpsychology, behavior, and social networking found that a staggering 40% of individuals could develop false memories from online misinformation. It's like the digital age has given false memories a megaphone and a platform to reach the masses. But the Mandela Effect isn't just about individual false memories. It's about the collective misremembering of entire groups of people. And this is where things start to get really interesting. Let's take a trip down the Mandela Effect Hall of Fame and explore some of the most famous examples. Remember the beloved children's book series, The Berenstain Bears? Well, it turns out it's actually spelled Berenstain with an A. Cue the collective gasp of disbelief. Or how about the iconic line from Star Wars? You know the one, "Luke, I am your father." Except that's not the actual line. Darth Vader really says, "No, I am your father." Mind blown, right? And let's not forget about the mysterious case of the missing monocle. Many people swear they remember the Monopoly man, rich Uncle Pennybags, sporting a monocle. But alas, he's never worn one. It's like our collective memories are playing a game of spot the difference and failing miserably. But the Mandela Effect isn't just limited to pop culture. It seeps into our historical and geographical understanding as well. Did you know that many people are convinced that New Zealand is located northeast of Australia? In reality, it's southeast. It's like our mental maps are in desperate need of an update. So what's going on here? Why do so many people share these false memories? Let's explore some of the psychological explanations in our Mind Matters segment. One theory is confabulation, which is essentially our brain's attempt to fill in the gaps in our memory. It's like our mind is a master storyteller, weaving together bits and pieces of information to create a coherent narrative, even if it's not entirely accurate. Another explanation is source monitoring errors, where we mix up the sources of our memories. We might attribute a false memory to a real event, or confuse something we heard with something we actually experienced. It's like our brain is playing a game of memory mix and match. But perhaps one of the most intriguing explanations is the influence of social factors. As social creatures, we're highly susceptible to the power of suggestion and the opinions of others. When a false memory gains traction within a group, it can spread like wildfire, creating a shared false reality. And let's not forget about the role of cognitive dissonance. When our memories clash with reality, our brains have a tendency to double down on the false memory to avoid the discomfort of being wrong. It's like our minds are stubborn toddlers, refusing to admit defeat. But the Mandela effect isn't just a psychological curiosity. It has real-world implications that can't be ignored. In the legal system, false memories can lead to wrongful convictions and shattered lives. Eyewitness testimony, once considered the gold standard of evidence, has been shown to be incredibly unreliable. And in the realm of history, the Mandela effect can distort our understanding of the past. Collective false memories can shape the way we perceive and remember historical events, leading to a skewed version of reality. It's like playing a game of telephone with the annals of history, but perhaps one of the most fascinating aspects of the Mandela effect is its implications for our sense of self and shared experiences. Our memories are a fundamental part of who we are, shaping our identities and connections with others. When those memories are called into question, it can be deeply unsettling, leading us to question the very fabric of our reality. So, where do we go from here? How can we navigate a world where our memories are so easily manipulated and distorted? The answer lies in a combination of awareness, critical thinking, and a healthy dose of humility. First and foremost, we need to recognize the fallibility of our own memories. We must approach our recollections with a grain of salt, acknowledging that they're not always accurate representations of reality. It's like looking at our memories through a funhouse mirror. They might be distorted, but they're still a part of us. We also need to cultivate a sense of critical thinking and fact-checking. In the age of the internet, it's easier than ever to verify information and separate fact from fiction. We must be willing to question our own beliefs and seek out reliable sources of information. And perhaps most importantly, we need to approach the Mandela effect with a sense of humility and openness. We must be willing to admit when we're wrong and embrace the idea that our memories are not infallible. It's like being a detective in the mystery of our own minds. Sometimes the truth is not what we initially believed. But even as we grapple with the implications of the Mandela effect, we can still find beauty and meaning in the shared experiences it creates. The fact that so many people can come together and bond over a false memory is a testament to the power of human connection and the importance of shared narratives. In the end, the Mandela effect is a reminder that our memories are not just individual possessions, but a collective tapestry woven together by the threads of our shared experiences. It's a reminder that reality is not always as clear-cut as we'd like to believe, and that the truth can be a slippery and elusive thing. But perhaps that's what makes the Mandela effect so captivating. It's a mystery that invites us to question everything we thought we knew, to dive deep into the inner workings of our own minds, and to emerge with a greater understanding of the complexities of human memory. So, the next time you find yourself in a heated debate over a false memory, take a step back and marvel at the incredible power of the human mind. Embrace the uncertainty, the confusion, and the wonder of it all. Because in the end, the Mandela effect is not just a quirk of memory, but a testament to the enduring mystery and magic of the human experience. And that, my friends, is the fascinating world of the Mandela effect. I hope this journey has left you with a newfound appreciation for the complexities of memory and a healthy dose of skepticism about your own recollections. But don't just take my word for it. I encourage you to dive deeper into the research, to explore the many examples of the Mandela effect, and to question your own memories with a critical eye. Who knows what false memories you might uncover in the process? Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep marveling at the incredible power of the human mind. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of the Mandela effect. I'm Aslakir Gareleaf, and this has been Understand All. Stay curious, my friends,